Hey there, it is January 6th, 2014. Happy New Year. So, I have had kind of a tough beginning of 2015. I have been going through pain and loss. And I've been doing whatever I can to get myself back on track, back on my feet. And I wanted to share with you some of the things that I've been doing that has helped me to get to a place of feeling much stronger within myself. So here are my tips on how to deal with pain and loss. So the first one is to allow yourself to feel. So when you're going through pain and loss, there's a lot of feelings that come up. Sadness, frustration, anger, devastation. All of these feelings are going to come through. And what's really important is that you allow yourself to feel these emotions. It's better to allow yourself to cry, to scream, whatever it may be, than to suppress and hold it in, because that is not healthy. And I have always stood behind the idea that when you allow things to move through you, they move through you quicker so that you can heal faster. So that is number one. Number two is to allow yourself the time to grieve. Every day is going to be different. You're going to have days where you feel really great and you feel really strong. And you're going to have moments and times when you feel really weak and vulnerable and you feel like it's the end of the world. And just know that it's normal. And just allow yourself the time to go through all of that. The third thing is to surround yourself with people who really love and support you. It is really important that even though you may feel like you just want to lay in bed all day long and dig a hole and never be in contact with the world again, it's really important to be with people who love you and support you, because they are the people who are going to give you strength and courage to move forward in your life. Now, I know that sometimes people may say or do things even though it's coming from a loving place, but it makes you feel worse. And if that happens, just lay down a boundary. Just tell them, I appreciate what you have to say, or what you're doing, but it's not making me feel so good right now. And just tell them that you would like for them to stop. And if you happen to know what it is that you would need from them at that moment, share with them how they can support you. Okay? The next thing is to set goals for yourself. I find that by setting goals for myself, it helps me to think about what's important in my life and what are my priorities, and it gives me motivation to move towards those goals. So it's really important at this moment in time to set goals for yourself, whether they're short-term or long-term, but just something to get your mind moving forward so that you can move forward with your life. The next one is taking time for yourself. It is so important to take time to reflect and meditate. And if that means like sitting still or going for a walk or journaling, whatever it may be, take time for yourself. Time to really reflect on whatever it may be. But it's really important to take time for yourself. I've also really found that doing physical activity has been helping me a lot. So I've been jogging a lot. It really helps clear my mind, but also helps me to feel really good. So do some kind of physical activity, because it's going to make you feel better. Any type of physical activity, whether it's yoga, walking, running, taking your favorite Zumba class, going dancing, whatever it is. Like, do anything that brings your heart rate up and takes your mind off of things, because it's going to help you mentally and physically. What I think is the most important one is actually to really love yourself. Be gentle and kind with yourself right now. Be your own best friend. Think of what you would do for someone that you really love if they were feeling sick. And do the same for yourself. Just really love and nurture yourself during this time. Don't be hard on yourself. Just take good care of yourself. And know that everything is going to be okay and that you're going to be okay. And I think the most important thing to know that when we go through pain and loss, that everything happens for a reason. And that God always has a plan for us, whether or not we know what the plan is. Most of the time we don't know what the plan is. But know that there's a lesson in every situation, and there is something to learn from every situation. And even though you may not be able to see what it is right now, know that God has the belief that you are going to get through this. And that this is something for you to learn from, because it's an opportunity to be a stronger and better and more loving person for all the people in your life, including yourself. So just remember that even though you don't know what is in store for you, know that everything happens for a reason. So there are my tips for dealing with pain and loss. I hope this video finds you well, and I hope that it is helpful. So, sending you so much love. Have a great day. Bye.